Alright, we're going back to the Avant Crystal Mine, I think out of Arizona. Well, yeah, I still got like 10 pounds to go here. Oh, I see a big, oh my gosh, I see a big point. Ah, look at that! Look at that! Alright, let's stick that guy in there and we'll wash him up a little bit. I'm looking down into the bag. I was saying earlier that I thought maybe I was, oh, look at that. Look at that. So cool. That I was maybe doing better with my last batch than I am with this batch, but I clearly have some good stuff left to go in the bag. Oh, I'm running into something so big I can't get my little shovel around it here. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, well, it's not exactly what I had in mind, but alright. Dig around in the bag. Oh, I feel something quite big. What's that? What's that? Alright, let's take a peek. I'll wash them up. So if you haven't seen the other videos about where I'm starting this, I've been really jonesing to rockhounds, and I just can't really travel right now to do that. I got goats and chickens to take care of, and I had some other trips that I had planned and did, so I can't really take time off of work right now. So these people, I've bought from them before in the past, and basically you buy a bushel of dirt, and you can either buy Wave Light, which is this really cool green, very different than this, or you can buy a crystal bushel. So that's pretty cool. And like I said, all this brown and orange stuff will come off when I use oxalic acid. It takes it right off. Let's see what we got here. Nice little chunk of crystals. This point's pretty clear at the top. But it definitely scratches the itch to get out and do some rock hounding from your own backyard, essentially. It's a lot easier work too. They ship it for you for free. They use a flat rate box because it's pretty heavy, and I think this said it was 25 pounds, 26 pounds. Oh, 21.22 pounds of dirt and rock and crystal. So, and you can also go on their website. I don't make any money from them. I'm not affiliated with them, but you can go on their website and also just buy crystals if you want. But I love this project. It's great for my grandkids. It's great for my sister's birthday. I sent her a box. She lives on the East Coast, so it's free shipping. I'm from Oregon. If I had it shipped to me, or if I shipped her my own rocks, it would cost me a fortune. So it's a really fun way if you're like maybe a little bit disabled, you're busy, you know, someone's got mobility issues, or they just don't live in a place that's easily accessible, then this is a great, it's just really fun. I mean, look at this. Look at the color right here. So pretty. I think those purples and pinks are from the dirt still in there, so I don't think I'm going to get a keep. That's just a that's a leverite there. Don't take that. Look how pretty they are. Let me wash them a little. I would have to drive or fly and drive, rent a car, usually a 4-wheel drive. And while I really want to do that, sometimes I just can't. So this is a really good way to kind of fill that gap. Okay, I left some in there. This video is getting a little long, so I'm going to do one more video after this one. I've got pretty good stones in here, I think. At least there are stones in here. So let's rinse them out here. Let me do this off camera a little bit more. You guys will just have to trust me that I'm not faking it, and I'm just showing you everything that's in here. Unless you want to watch, I guess I'll just keep going here for a minute. soaking wet here. We're starting to see some of the nicer crystals. It's sad that, you know, we live in a world where people are going to be like, have some big old fake thing that they didn't get out of this box. But I guess that's the world we live in. So, that's my commentary for those of you who care. But look at these crystals! Oh my god! I'm going to rinse them. Hang on. And I had to rinse my hands off too. Now, like I said, I am not associated with these people. I don't even know who owns the mine. I'm pretty sure it's in Arizona, but I don't really know for sure. Let me look. Not Arizona. Arkansas, I think. Anyway, I'm out here in Oregon. I have no reason to try to sell you these things. I just think it's really fun and cool. I wish more places did this, because I would love to have some other kinds of stones. In Oregon we have sunstones, lots of jaspers and agates too, but sunstones are the big thing that you can only get here. And I don't think they do this. They should. This is my box so far. There's a lot of little tiny ones in there, a lot that aren't like super high quality. Like this is clearly fractured, but it still makes me happy. And sure, maybe if you were in the mine yourself, you wouldn't have these fractures, because they're using like big equipment to... No one's hand digging stuff to send you a box for 200 bucks, right? But they're just so fun and so pretty, and I'm always amazed at the structure. Alright, let's see what else we got. That looks like matrix and nothing but a little quartz and matrix. Oh, we got some really clear ones down here. Look at that. So just looking in here, you can see which ones are clear. There's some that are pretty fuzzy. What's this guy right here? I thought maybe it was that other wave light, but it's not. It's just matrix. It's got some cloudy crystals. That's fine too. This beauty. Oh my gosh, little twins. So cool. Alright, we're pretty deep in this. Let me rinse these up, and then I'm going to do one more video for the last little bit of the sack, and hopefully there's a big one in the bottom. Alright, we got, I don't know, 5 or 6 pounds left. Let me dump it into here. Alright, my goats are very interested. They seem to think the minerals smell good to them. Hi, girl. They'll go away when I start spraying water. They don't like water. So this is the last of it. So I'm hoping there's maybe 1 or 2 bigger crystals left in here. I am going to put this down because that's a lot of silt to get rid of. Alright, I've rinsed it out pretty well. These are a few of the points from the last video where I was showing you what we had gotten. These are some of the more clear ones that I didn't show you before. And if you're going to do this, just, I want to give you a fair warning. I'm wearing a white sweater. It is probably ruined. This red dirt is pretty... Oh, that's not bad. Not bad. I think this is too bright to show you like the best. There we go. That's better. So I've got nothing really spectacular coming in at the end here, it doesn't look like. But there's definitely a lot of crystals in here. Now, if you're a rock collector like me, who's been doing this a long time, and you have some really stunning crystals, this may not be for you. It may not be enough of a thrill to get the best crystals. But that is a nice crystal. that is really cool. And there's a lot of them. Some of them are, wait, it's getting too bright again. Bring the, there we go. This one had a lot of kind of broken edged crystals. I feel like the last one didn't have as many that were fractured. And I did buy 2, like a half bushel. Hey, oh, my goats are drinking the water. Hey guys, I don't know if that's, oh, I guess you're fine. They love hot water, and if they eat a little bit of dirt, it's fine. They need minerals. So, hi guys, are you checking them out? This is not the kind of, if you could see the top of this, there's noses all over the top of my screen. There we go. There's a lot of points in here, so many. Look at that guy. Every time the goat moves, the light gets bright again. So, in all, I mean, for a couple $100, I've had a couple of hours just discovering what I have in here. Hey, buddy. Can I get him in the box? To me, that's, like, not worth keeping, but okay, some goat hair, that's nice. Close-up of some goat hair. There's so many in here, I'm not going to be able to pick them out. I'm just going to throw them in the box and sort them later. But, see, now that is a nice crystal. And I'll soak these in the oxalic acid, and all this dirt, this red color will come off. Are you guarding my box? Got goat hair on my hand. Dude, there's a bunch of little crystals in there. Now I got the babies coming over. And hey, don't eat those. Go on. Go. Hey, go on. All right, I'm going to hang up here. Thanks for watching, guys.